You don't need a valid license to drive. All you need is a car to start up. That's it.
A 2-week investigation led to CBS 4 discovering dozens of suspended drivers driving to and from their court appearances illegally.
It's well known. You can drive to traffic court with no license and drive away.
It ain't the fact that you can drive, you just do. People drive to court with the same driving while suspended in the exact same car they got pulled over in to go to court.
We showed you how bad the problem is. There are hundreds of suspended license cases each month with drivers who think they're above the law.
Didn't he say that you shouldn't drive?
I'm not driving.
Oh, okay.
I'm not driving.
But you started your van like you were gonna drive off.
We saw dozens of law enforcement officers in and out of traffic court all day, and people are breaking the law right in front of them.
You know, and I know, everybody that pulled up here don't got license.
We started digging to find out how drivers are getting away with it and who's responsible. The Marion County Sheriff's Office staffs traffic court, but it turns out there's a fine line over accountability for the parking lot.
Those court line deputies are not to leave that facility. That's their responsibility. Were they to follow individuals, to go to the parking lot, or beyond that, that is not what their responsibility is.
Legally, the parking lot is IMPD's jurisdiction. But the officers can't stop people without cause, and it's the deputies who see these suspended drivers walking out of court. The issue comes down to communication between agencies.
And I think we've started that based on your report. And I have talked to people at IMPD.
Right here today, after learning from what you told us about individuals leaving traffic court after they are been told not to drive by the judge because they're suspended.
IMPD responded to the CBS 4 investigation and began working with the Marion County Sheriff's deputies. It didn't take long for them to make their first bust.
Yeah, he just got in the driver's seat.
But you know you're suspended, so you're not supposed to be driving, correct?
Less than 10 minutes later, another suspended driver pulled out of the parking lot. And this driver had been in trouble with the law before.
Didn't I just see you in court? What's the status of your driver's license right now?
They're suspended.
How come you're driving?
This woman had 16 suspensions and 12 convictions for driving while suspended.
Suspended license, no identification with her, no registration with her, no proof of insurance with her. Got some issues here.
All of these issues right in front of police and a potentially dangerous situation for other drivers.
And I think that what you're doing here is important because if people see this, they'll know, be careful because if you operate that vehicle while your license is suspended, you could be arrested.
You put me in a bad position. No, the car, I have to impound the vehicle. And it's our job to protect all the other drivers out here. It's not fair for these people without a license or without insurance to be driving, getting in accidents and these things when you and I are paying what we pay for insurance and we pay our tickets when we get them.
Officers issued both drivers they stopped today a summons to return to court.
They can write tickets all day long, but they're not going to pay them. But as soon as you take away their wheels, that's when you hurt them in the pocketbook.
This investigation took weeks to fully uncover the issues that exist outside of traffic court. Now, both IMPD and the Marion County Sheriff's Office have pledged to increase communication, trying to catch these drivers breaking the law. We'll be following up closely on this major issue on Indy's streets. Now, I've posted my full investigation on our website, cbs4indy.com. In the studio, Katie Solev, CBS 4 News.